Okay. So, February 2021, NFTs became a thing. I'm Seth Goldstein. I'm the founder of Bright Moments. I remember coming up with the idea for Bright Moments late February, early March of 2021 in Venice Beach, California. One of my favorite musicians was Rahsaan Roland Kirk.
Can you turn this mic up? Y'all scared to give up the electricity or something?
Who had a great album in the 70s called Bright Moments about liberation. And so that idea stuck with me. I said, okay, I'm gonna start a gallery, call it Bright Moments, and have a couple screens and show NFTs. People were hungry for something creative, for something to do. No one was traveling. And so I would joke that you could open up a dry cleaning store and people would show up, right? Because coming out of the pandemic, everybody wanted to do something. They wanted to connect humanly with people. And so I took, 60 grand, put it into a lease for 6 months. I bought 3 Samsung screens for a couple $1,000s each and put them on the walls. And we got the keys April 1st and we moved in and that's how Bright Moments was born. And I remember thinking about art shows and how are we going to, fill this space. And what we did uniquely and kind of accidentally to start is we wanted to give away these CryptoVenetians as NFTs to bring people to the art gallery. You had to be there physically. You couldn't mint remotely. We put you backstage and you come out with a walk-on song and there's your CryptoVenetian. And we didn't know what it was gonna be. You didn't know what it was gonna be. It was a true surprise. And something felt really good about that. People attached emotionally to what they saw. It somehow spoke to them. When you saw someone with a skateboard or you saw someone with 3D glasses or whatever that trait or that accessory might be, it reminded you of you in some deep way. Somehow the algorithm was talking to you. It wasn't random, even though it was random, right? And I think we as human beings want to believe in something higher than ourselves. And somehow art blocks combined with IRL minting, combined with real people connecting with each other physically, emotionally, does that. That combination is really powerful. I said from early on when we started that Bright Moments was kind of like Cirque du Soleil meets Coinbase. And it's kind of this combination of a real kind of physical, visceral experience with this deterministic on-chain world that's so technology driven, and how do we as human beings kind of navigate this? Because even when we are using VR headsets or we're in the metaverse, it's still IRL. It's just in front of a computer alone in our study, right? And I think what we're trying to do here is bring it to life, make it more emotional, make it more evocative, make it more expressive. And I feel like over time we'll be seen as having really been the pioneer of that particular art form that we're trying to elevate city to city as we go.